I've really gotten into a good spit fuck lately.
That's not for the amateurs. That's graduate level bottoming, okay?
I know that's right. I've only recently earned that degree, so.
Hi guys! Welcome to another episode of Just the Tips, the show where me and a guest answer your questions about sex and dating and all that fun stuff. And today, I'm excited. I have one of my favorite adult film stars with me, Mr. Ricky Roman, cocky boy extraordinaire. Today, I feel like it's a very appropriate topic. I've actually been sitting on this topic, I've been sitting on this question for a while now, waiting for the right time. I'm already digging. I'm digging so deep already. Why don't we just get to it then and stop with the innuendos? Hey RJ, I love the Just the Tips videos and I have a few questions. If a person wants to top for somebody but are not that experienced, what tips could you give them to make sure they give their partner the best experience? Personally, I feel like the best education for topping is bottoming.
Yes,
you agree?
I agree.
Okay. I think the first question that we have to answer, does size matter?
Man.
That depends on the person.
It totally does though. You've got your size queens out there where they swear by you, it's gotta be the 9 and up crew, otherwise there's no admittance. I do not discriminate.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I actually don't like them too big. It's uncomfortable.
You really want, like, the idea of it is hot. Mm-hmm. And some people can take it better than others.
So size isn't necessarily as important then. I mean, the magic spot isn't that far back.
No, it's not. For me, it's the sense of intimacy.
That's very true.
He could be hung like a baby's arm, or it could be, that's how how into you are.
That's so overlooked.
Chemistry.
It's not just a physical thing. It's also very much a mental.
Oh, extremely.
When you bottoming, you are vulnerable. Like you're in a vulnerable position. So obviously, the more comfortable you are. Especially like if someone's gonna bottom for the first time or you're gonna top for the first time.
I feel like for people who are inexperienced, yes.
That's true.
It looks easier on paper.
In videos, it's always this big bad top of like, here I come, sort of thing.
Yeah, oh my god, don't get me started.
Right, that's the illusion that they sell. It's not at all the case in real life, I guess.
Not all the time. In terms of having seen partners that I've clicked more with, it's evident. It'll show in the final product,
So who's been your favorite then? What do you think?
My favorite to bottom four? To
bottom four. I know this may be, yeah.
Oh man, that's tough.
I mean, you don't have to.
Can I have a top three?
Sure,
okay,
yeah, you can do it.
Top right now.
In no
particular order. Jake Bass.
Okay.
Conor McGuire and Colby Keller.
Woof. So now, what makes filming with these guys so great?
Sexual presence. They're selling themselves, and I want to buy.
Yes. Get my credit card out. Denied, approved.
Open my tab.
I feel like the most important quality for a good top is listening.
Yeah.
Listening, paying attention. People think that topping is the dominant position, and it really isn't. This is S&M 101. Like taking the recipient role, the submissive role is the role of true control because they dictate, the whole experience. And so that's your goal as the top. Listen and be receptive and make sure that you respond to the feedback from your bottom.
Absolutely. Well, it gets me when people knock bottoms, especially people who just strictly bottom. This has been bothering me a lot lately.
I feel like we could do a whole video about this.
I'm gonna go off on a tangent. Let me not.
Round of applause. God bless you. We know the hard work that you do.
It takes bottoming, like you said, to really appreciate topping.
I feel like the best education as a top is to bottom, because then you learn a lot about pacing. You learn a lot about even if you're not bottoming.
Pacing, that's so important.
Yes, even experimenting with your own backdoor.
Absolutely.
It teaches you so much about how to properly stimulate the right areas back there, and how you have to take your time, you have to lube up sufficiently. Those are two.
And this goes for our buys out there, a lot of guys who are just recently experimenting with guys. The bussy is different from the pussy. Do you hate that word, by the way, bussy?
It's one of those words that I've hated at first and now I've started using ironically and I can't say it. Or cummies is another one.
Okay, I've only recently come into this gross childlike connotation to it.
Well, yeah, the daddy.
Cummies, like, what?
Freud would have a field day with this of just, how was your relationship with your father? I guess another thing is if you're bottoming, communicate what you want. There's no shame in
communication is key in everything. Talk to your bottom.
Exactly, and talk to your top. Like, it's the whole purpose is that you guys are trying to please one another. So don't be shy about telling them what you want. Sometimes finding out what you want is like, try this. No, that's not working. Try something else.
Yes. What works? Let me know what. Don't pretend something that's not working is working, and then you end up wrecking your whole or whatever. I'd like to take a moment to advocate safe sex is great sex. I've been humbled very recently, and not to take it to kind of a dark turn, but a couple of my friends have tested positive. It's not a fucking joke. This is very real, and it can happen to anybody. Don't get caught up in the heat of the moment. It's so much easier said than done. Take it from the biggest professional whore around. Please just take that extra 1 minute.
Oh, it feels better to bareback. You know what feels even better? Not being positive. And know your status.
Amen. It's free. These services are out there.
We're covering so much in this. We're being so productive. I love this. Okay, so where can people find you online?
I'm on Twitter at Ricky Roman XXX, on Instagram at Ricky Roman 91.
What about Tumblr? We're Tumblr mutuals.
You know, I have a Tumblr fetish. It's one of my biggest.
He runs a great blog. Links will be in the description.
Yes. Okay? I didn't make it easy for myself.
Do what I can.
Please.
Whenever I see gifs of you, I'm like, oh, okay. It's kind of awkward because I know you in person.
Legit, I was like, fuck, he's cute. And
then you
call me a narcissist.
At least you have tattoos, which makes it more instantly recognizable.
Yeah.
You just got a new one, right?
I did, yeah.
Strip, come on.
Boom.
We need that eye candy. Come on, I gotta get those views. Matter of fact, hell, here. No shame in this game.
You know what, while we're at it.
If you have any questions you'd like me and future guests to answer, you can put them in the comments below. You can tweet them at me using the hashtag JustTheTips. You can submit them on Tumblr. Give it to me any way you want.
This is taking a turn real quick.
Oh my god. I'll see you guys soon with another video. Until then, have fun and stay safe out there, kids. Bye.
Bye.